But I got number 2 right, and I got number 3 right, and I got 4 right, and then number 5 I ran out of time and didn't get to it. I didn't even try number 5, so I'm kind of behind too. And I haven't really looked into why I got number 1 wrong yet, because it's been a little crazy. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna suck because we have to do the test and the assignment and a quiz, and it's dumb.
On top of all the other classes.
Yeah, thankfully this is my only class this semester.
Number 2, I understand. Number 3, how did you do number 3? The chi-square values and all that.
Let me see. So I made a null hypothesis, which I kind of just copied from the teacher notes. She kind of gave a sample null hypothesis. So I just did kind of my own and just made it, like, just substituted words that made it more to this one.
Okay.
And just according to, like, when you cross, here, 1 second. So when you cross, let me see how she has. Just when how it says the F generation, the F2 generation, oh no, the F1 generation was all disease sensitive and herbicide resistant. That means that must be the dominant traits out of the 2, you know?
Okay.
So disease sensitive is dominant to disease resistant, and then herbicide resistant is dominant to herbicide sensitive. Or yeah. And then I just said, like, this is gonna follow Mendel's laws or whatever, and that it should just that, like, it should be, we should accept it, you know. And then for part B, what the heck is this? For part B, I just kind of set up, so I knew that it was going to be a 9 to 3 to 3 to 1 ratio, right? Yeah, 9 to 3 to 3 to 1 ratio, which I kind of, because I set it up like this, I just did this. Because I did my own cross because I didn't know how to tell if it was going to be. And then I counted it out, and it's a 9 to 3 to 3 to 1 ratio.
Okay.
And so that means that there's 16 different outcomes. And so, so to find the expected amounts of each one, so if it's going to be disease sensitive but herbicide resistant, I did like 9 out of 16 is equal to how much out of, what was I doing? Out of 1, whatever all those numbers equaled up to. Oh, 288. Is this making any sense?
A little bit. I'm trying to look over the teacher's notes and.
Yeah, so I just did. So I knew 9 out of 16. So that means that they had 288 offspring. So like 9 out of 16 is equal to how much out of 288, and so that got me my expected amounts, which are. This is so hard. It's like so hard to explain over FaceTiming. But let me think here. Okay, so I just set it up like this. That was my first mistake. So I did like disease sensitive, herbicide resistant. The expected amount is this. Then this is what they actually observed. And then whatever that is, the expected, the observed for each one.
Okay.
And then, do you understand how I got the expected amounts?
The I was trying to glimpse over it, but I wasn't quite understanding that part either.
So like with this first one, this one is the 9 out of the 16. This one's gonna have 9. So 9. This is so hard. Okay, so there's because it's going to be a 9 to 3 to 3 to 1 ratio. And so I knew there were 288 total if you add up all the observed ones.
Uh-huh.
And so then I just did like a little equation like this. Like this, if you do this equation. Like 9 out of 16 is equal to how many out of 288? And then I did 3 out of 16 is equal to how many out of 288? And then 1 out of 16. And then that got me my expected values, which are up here. So like 162 out of 288 is equal to 9 out of 16 because that's what the ratio is. Is that making any sense?
Uh-huh.
And then I just plugged them into the equation. Did you understand how that equation worked?
Then that's the part that's throwing me off the most is that equation. Because I know the 0 is observed data for each phenotypic class, and then E is the expected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually really simple if you just do, yeah, so you just do 0, or I mean, yeah, your observed amount minus your expected amount, square that, and then divide it by your expected amount.
And then you have to do that for each phenotype, right?
Yeah. So there were 4 different phenotypes, so I did it 4 times. Then I got a bunch of like decimals, like 0.15, 0.16, 0.22. And then that ended me with 0.543. And that was below whatever the number was on the chart, and so I accepted it.
Okay.
But, geez, that's hard to explain to someone. Does that make any sense? Do you have any questions, maybe?
No, yeah, that helps me get a good.
Yeah.
And then I was watching YouTube videos and
Uh-huh.
try and get that figured out. That's what I was in the middle of. That's what I was doing right now. I was watching the YouTube videos of the first one with the what was it called? The binomial expansion.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was watching YouTube videos on that one. So I got that one squared away. I know how to do that one now.
Okay.
Got with this chi-square thing.
Yeah, yeah. So that's pretty much. I only got 2 and 3 and 4 right. I didn't get one. I didn't even try 5, so I haven't even looked at it yet, honestly. Because I was like trying to whip out my homework really fast, and it was like 9:58, and I was like, I just gotta submit it.
Yep. Yesterday I turned in an assignment for my child development class. Due at midnight. I turned it in at 11:55 or 11:59 and 55 seconds. And
Oh my gosh. That is always the worst.
been cruising through the stuff trying to figure out how to do it all.
Ugh. How many credits do you have this semester?
Just 12, but I'm also working full time
And your husband and
I'm the only one working out of the two of us, so it's.
yeah, that's a lot.
We just moved last weekend, so it's our first week in a new apartment. Haven't even unpacked yet. Everything's so
Oh wow. I have so much respect for people that like full-time students and full-time workers. Like I could not do that.
No, it's hard.
I bet it's really hard. So you understood number 2.
Uh-huh.
Then you just had 3. Hopefully that helped somewhat.
It does. It gives me a good idea of how to go about it.
Okay. And then 5, I didn't do, so. Where did Kevin go? That's weird.
I don't know. She was asking about him too from our last video, and I haven't been able to get a hold of him, so.
Yeah.
I'll send him one more email and then.
Yeah. Shoot. Otherwise, we're flying solo. Anything else you wanted to go over, or any questions, or?
No, I'm sorry. I'm
Just
not.
need to let you go so you can do more homework.
Yeah, so I wasn't much of a help with this one.
No, you're fine. You're totally fine. I just need to go back and rework these.
Yeah.
So I've just been procrastinating. But okay, well, good luck. Good luck on the test tomorrow.
You too.
Okay.
All right, talk
Have
later.
a
Bye.
good night. See ya.